got my hands on a guitar. It was an old busted guitar, but it sufficed then, and I got into playing then since then. And believe it or not, I was one of the starting member for Feed the Flames.
Mm-hmm.
So
I was gonna ask you though.
Yeah.
Feed the Flames before me.
Yeah. So we're a bunch of teenagers. All come together, sharing the same music, the same likes, the same interests, and we started Feed the Flames and everything. At the time, we didn't know to play, the way how we know to play now. But we still try. Remember the first song we debuted with wasn't even a finished song, and I personally played the song on one string.
I still never know one.
Yeah, and I mean it was a very good experience, coming up from those days to now, and ever since then, since I started to play live, my first live show with Feed the Flames, it's like I never wanted to stop. I always, it was like a desire for me to, be live, to produce music, to write music, to see everyone there sharing the happiness, the energy with you, when you're
and we all know that the rock scene is a special scene here in Guyana.
Very special.
Very underground, but close knit.
Yeah.
And you get these vibes that you can't get anywhere else.
No.
And a lot of rock fans in Guyana, as little as they are, if they happen to pick up an instrument, usually it's the guitar. So you got a lot of youngsters learning to play the guitar. One that's very rare and it's so hard to find in rock and roll here in Guyana is a drummer.
Yep.
So we got Surrender here, who's one of maybe 4 drummers, rock drummers in Guyana. Surrender, what got you into the drums, especially of all the instruments you could have picked?
Well, to be honest, drums from first actually I like before I was into drum and stuff like that.
He used to play Dolak in Mandir. Tell him. You need to tell him that.
So you always had the rhythm.
Yeah.
I always tapping my hands and stuff like those,
School days, but
on school days, exactly. And this is how I get into it and I feel more, open up to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm proud of what I doing here now, right about now, actually playing in Celestial Barn, and I've achieved demo album so far.
and it's not even a year yet.
A year.
No.
It's not even.
Tell us about the launch of Celestial Burn. How did you guys, this particular group of musicians, come together, and why? And tell us about your debut.
Well, this we have here the current lineup. That wasn't the current lineup when we first started.
Yeah.
Of course, anything you start, you go through a bit of, rocky roads and stuff like that. You start, your grains from your holes. So, Surrender, I always admire Surrender as a potential drummer. He wasn't the first drummer for the band, but he surely is the permanent drummer right now.
Yeah.
And he made so many progress, and he progressed so much. I'm very proud of him. I'm proud of Oma as well, from where she started to where she is now with what she's doing. Powerful vocals, very powerful vocals. Rudy Balgobin, aka Steve, he's the original bassman. Fun fact for you guys out there: Celestial Born wasn't really formed now. The name Celestial Born was actually a band back in 2010, which myself was also involved in, but the name was mine, and then it didn't really suffice then, so now I decided to put the group again.
But y'all perform with
Brutus.
Yes,
a band from Brazil.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did. We debuted with a show that Brutus had. I think the show name was Resurrection, and a band from Brazil, Anti-Demon, which is a very big band, came down, and we shared a stage with them. And after that, the things didn't really work out internally for the band, so the band ended up breaking up. So now, after all these years, I mean, it's been 8 years now since 2010 to now. After all these years, you could literally say that, well, Celestial Born kind of resurrected. But with only 2 of the old members, myself and Rudy. Yeah. So the current lineup, and now we are venturing with new members. We have a rhythm guitarist, which he couldn't make it tonight, but he'll be debuting his first performance with us in the show coming up soon. And also we landed ourselves a keyboard player, which was spice things up with the music and give us a more broad spectrum with sound and everything. And his name is Nish. He's not a Guyanese actually. He's from England. Right, he's studying in Guyana, but he's a very good musician.
Can we hear from Nish? Where Nish there? Nish.
Yo, dude.
Tell us, how did you get?
What up?
How did you get involved with Celestial Burn? And this is not your first involvement in a rock band here in Guyana.
Yeah, no. So actually, I first got into the rock scene from a friend of mine, Asif. I'm sure everybody here knows. He introduced me. Like I've always been. I grew up listening to rock music. I always was a big fan of rock and heavy metal. I completely had no hopes. To be honest, if I came to Guyana from England, I had no hopes of finding anything like that over here, and I was pleasantly surprised. I'll tell you that. But to begin with, me with Asif and Imran, as well as our drummer Roger, we were in a band called Rock United Musicians. And we're still Imran unfortunately had to. Drop out of there.
For obvious reasons.
But hopefully with Rock United Musicians, I'm still looking to continue that. But Imran asked me to come along to play keyboards, and here I am.
Here we are today.
So, what are the next direct set of plans for Celestial Burn? Tell us about this record, the EP that you got coming out.
Well, this is just 4 of our original. 4 out of we got more originals, but we decided to pick these 4s to put on this demo EP. It was written and composed by myself, and with everyone else come together. They pitch in the little spices and salt there, give the music, a different taste and everything. Yeah, make the pot more.
It's a good
tasty.
curry.
Yeah,
it's a good curry.
I honestly don't know if tell where I draw my inspiration from. It's just songs that I hear in my head and I just produce it out through my fingers, and everybody else just jump on the train with me, and we come up with what I would like to think is good songs.
Yeah, very good songs.
We decided to record these 4 songs to promote the band, all right, because we're looking to to venture out as well, but obviously in the regional aspects for now. Probably go to Suriname, Trinidad, Brazil, and whatever other Caribbean countries we can touch, and other countries around South America. The goals for the direction for the band right now, what we are working towards though, is actually to reach the European market, to go over into Europe, tour Europe. If we can make it that far. We're working greatly towards to going there and having our music over there and stuff like that. And of course, with this demo album out, we are having some merchandises coming out as well. So in terms of financing, helping us with finances to proceed to get our full-length album completed.
So what date is your next performance, and when will the EP be officially launched, and how we could get it?
It might be on the 10th
they're trying to figure
of
out
August.
the date.
It might be on the 10th of August. We're not very sure as yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
but sometime in August.
Yeah, the other show will be hosted by Brutus, Etu Brutus, and we'll be performing alongside with them. So as soon as the event date is confirmed, we'll have it up on our page, and we'll have an event page out.
And that will be the official.
Also then that is when it will officially have demos available, and we'll have some T-shirts out available.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I should tell you guys this now. A lot of people have already been putting in the orders for T-shirt. So, you can contact us through the band page on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, alright, to put your order in, because...
Or any one of the band members.
Or any one of the band members personally, if you know us. And because the way all things looking right now, by the time show date, we might even got T-shirts.
Yeah, really.
And last but not least, will you be making your music video for any of the songs? Mm-hmm. And what about releasing the music online?
Yes, we are scheduled, and we are planning. We're actually doing the script on a plot right now to have a video done for Knocking on Death's Door, the single. We plan to have that done in September. Alright, so you're looking at between October, November time for that to be released on the internet. And yes, the music will be available online, but we'll inform everybody via the social network how you can get access to that.
Awesome. So check out Celestial Burn on Facebook. Y'all got anything else to say before we wrap things up?
I think you should tell them about knocking on death's door. How the song goes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the title song for the demo plus our the single and everything. There's a very good friend of ours, Leon Passad.
Yeah,
right?
Leon Passad.
He passed away a few months back. Sadly, rest in peace. Fallen. Very good friend.
This is how the song came up.
When I got the news about what happened to him, the condition for who know him and who would know what happened, in my mind I said, there's like knocking on death's door, you're right there, and it hit me, thought to myself, what, I should probably build on this as a song title, and that's how the song came about, and I actually dedicated it in memory of Leon Passad.
To Leon Passad.
So this one is for Leon Passad. No, the song is for Leon Passad.
Alright, so you guys can follow Celestial Burn on Facebook. Check out our Facebook page. Just search for Celestial Burn. You could also find them on YouTube or anywhere else as yet.
Yeah,
yes,
YouTube,
we have a YouTube channel and also on Instagram and Twitter.
Right, just search for Celestial Burn. You'll find them. Facebook is the best place.